Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family, the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back, okay? So the first thing out this bowl is traitor, bitch, okay? So somebody's a traitor, okay? We got making the spiritual physical, okay? So you're bringing a lot of spiritual manifestations into you, my love, okay? Maybe your happy family could be traitorous, okay? They could be on some Judas shit, okay? The door to value is busted wide open for you, okay? That's what I'm saying. You're making the spiritual physical. So you're extremely rich in the spiritual realm, right? You hold a lot of wealth, a lot of value. There's so many opportunities, so many doors opening for you spiritually, and your physical life is about to match that. This is an Apollo reading, okay? I'm gonna give you the note first, okay? The way that those came out, I'm gonna give you the note first so we can cover all of this, higher information first. So for Apollo, I got the galactic chakra, okay? So the galactic chakra is located above the universal chakra. The galactic chakra says that here we merge with the feminine aspect of divinity, or the soul, that is with the loving, nurturing, and subtle energies of the divine. We get a glimpse of our experience in other dimensions. We start developing our ability to travel beyond the limits of time and space. Teleportation, biolocation, instantaneous precipitation of thoughts into matter, okay? So making the spiritual physical. Telekinesis, okay? And the crystal with this is pink tourmaline, which I'm going to read out of the crystal book, but you're tapping into some beautiful energy. You have traveled beyond the limits of space and time, okay? So you're operating outside of the mind, operating from this galactic type of energy, which is so beautiful. You could use divination, or you could just really love it. You could watch it often, divination has kind of become my life, because it's like my divine calling, so like I really do like to watch other people do it. I find it so interesting, just the different ways that the different readers express themselves. I really love that. I love how we can all be so attracted to this one thing, and we can give you a million different ways of how we do it, how we deliver our messages. Like, that's my favorite thing about this, how we can be giving the same messages, but we are so individual in the way that we give it, So I think that when it comes to your individuality, this is something that's really being boosted up within you. You're kind of finding your own way, finding your footing in the way that you deliver your messages, or in the way that you channel this beautiful feminine aspect of your own divinity, or, how you channel the divinity of your soul is so beautiful, okay? So keep doing that. And this has caused people in the past to be a traitor to you, okay? Or to turn their back on you because they don't believe in you. They don't believe in their divinity. So how could they believe in you, But pink tourmaline, let's see what else is amazing about you. Because that's what we really be doing when we be looking at these crystals. We be reading about you, baby. So tourmaline is right here. Okay, so pink tourmaline is on page 491. So it says The key words are love and emotional healing, okay? So you've done so much emotional healing and you're really operating out of this energy of love, okay? It says it's associated with love and other matters of the heart. So a lot of heart healing has been going on with you, okay? It says it's the quintessential heart chakra stone. It is representative of the feminine or yin energies. It is unsurpassed as a gemstone aid in healing old emotional wounds, particularly those of childhood, okay? So I feel like when it comes to you, to your family, to your bloodline, you're unsurpassed in the healing of old emotional wounds and trauma, okay? Like you are the most in tune thing walking around your area where you are. This affirmation for Black Tourmaline says, I banish all negative attachments within and without. I am purified, grounded, and centered upon the earth. And that's why the traitor bitch, right? The confirmation. That's why the traitor bitch. Because you are no longer holding on to any negative attachments, and those negative attachments were allowing other people to negatively attach to you so they can't hold on to you. You like a fish. You like a slippery fish, they like they trying to get you, but you like swimming in the air, jumping up out of their hands and avoiding all of their traps, okay? It says it emanates a soft, soothing energy that engenders feelings of comfort, safety, and nurturance, and that's what makes people want to trade on you too, because they feel like jealous. This is an envious energy here, okay? Somebody's jealous of your heart chakra, the way that you operate from that loving place. It says you support emotional healing and the activation of the heart chakra in others, okay? You stimulate feelings of joy and happiness and relaxation. And I feel like somebody's a little bit jealous because they recognize that they don't have the same effect on people that you do, but they're unaware that they could have that kind of effect on people if they can accomplish that kind of healing to their heart, okay? It says, due to its high lithium content, it is a powerful calming stone that can calm the emotions of the physical body. So it's like when you're around, it's just a better vibe, okay? People, I wanted to say people feed off of that beautiful, calm energy that you have, but it's like, that sounds so low vibrational, right? It's like people just okay, piggyback sounds a little bit better. People piggyback off of that kind of energy. Like they see the energy that you come with and you kind of relieve their stress or diffuse their worry because you're not in a place of obsessive behavior. It says pink tourmaline activates the higher heart center and one's ability to surrender to love. So you have surrendered to this unconditional loving energy that the divine has to offer. You're a powerful emotional balancer and cleanser. You're very strong, okay? Especially when it comes to moments of like stress and emotional imbalances. You're very good at bringing yourself back to that wholeness state or back to that oneness, back to that inner child state where you snap right back into your happiness. And this is why you're effortlessly making the spiritual physical, okay? The affirmation says, my heart is healed and whole. My heart is healed and whole, and I radiate the energies of love, okay? So that's what you're doing. That's got people, got these traitorous people in a tizzy. Ay, ay, ay. What's the overall energy? We got a healer of the ages, okay? This Yeshua energy right here, baby. And y'all know how they was treating Yeshua. They was real mad at him because he followed what God said no matter what. He had patience and he had love for these people. And he created this new way for people to tap into themselves and tap into God. And it made people so envious, so jealous, so upset. But we got the crown chakra right here, your sacral chakra and your crown chakra are very strong as well, all because of this unconditional love that you hold. You're very good when it comes to revealing secrets or gaining a better understanding. You're very, very, very communicative, okay? Like you can be very good at expressing your feelings or your light through whatever your creative endeavors are. And you're just taking lots of actions at this time, and you're on the minds of a lot of different people. They really don't understand how you follow this temple path so effortlessly. They want to know, like, what's your strategy. They want to, like, expose you for doing something you aren't supposed to be doing. But with Archangel Metatron, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, okay? And they're feeling all tied up about this. You're seeing things very clearly, and it's bringing you a victory, okay? And you appreciate each and every single thing that God does for you, okay? You know exactly where your shit comes from. You don't turn around and attack another because you had a bad day, or because you feel like your life isn't going the way it should be going today. Like, you understand that that's not other people's fault, and maybe this thing that's going wrong is going wrong for the right reason. Like, I feel like you have a very optimistic way of thinking about things and of looking at life. You definitely have a higher perspective, and you're being commended for that, okay? Please continue to think that way, because it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's the very reason why you're moving ahead so quickly, and why you're able to make the spiritual physical. So it says, this powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of the divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know at the deepest level an important healing is taking place, okay? So this traitor bitch on the outside of you has been feeling extremely out of sorts, or even upside down in their own life. They're in the midst of some physical problem, or feeling as though they're losing energy, okay? So, I mean, but all of this is meant to tell them that at a deeper level, healing is needing to be addressed. But I don't feel like they're focusing on the healing that needs to be addressed. They're still focused on the wrong things. Like I keep saying, look, they keep going outside. Look, this is, they go outside. They keep going outside of themselves, hoping that some sort of magic will happen from that. Going outside of themselves, doing magic. Maybe they're doing dark magic or something like this, and it's just not working, because that dark magic cannot affect you, who is shining from within, okay? And your dreams and everything that they keep trying to attack is protected, because you have requested divine assistance. You look within, and if you are looking outside of you, you looking up for the magical blessings that you know are going to improve your life. And this is kind of something that this person is missing, okay? Like, they do not want it with your protection, okay? The ancestors yesterday was talking about having no pity, okay? They ain't got no pity for these traitor bitches or nobody else who is trying to sabotage you or take you down, okay? We got music, okay? It says, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door, okay? So you could really love music. You could be getting a lot of music messages at this time, okay? Or somebody could be trying to send you music messages. I'm hearing, they not like us. They not like us. And that's so funny, because I said, good, I'm glad. I don't want to fucking be like y'all. Because I know somebody that's always playing that fucking song. Okay, good. I don't want to be like you. You work for the devil. You do not honor yourself. You don't love yourself, okay? Why would I'm happy in my solitude. I don't want to be like you. I want to be like me. Okay? You is a traitor, and you ain't got no loyalty, and you disrespectful. I'm striving to be like the divine. I want to be like God, okay? I want to be like Yeshua. I want to be like the higher energies that came before me, that accomplished something so great in the world that the world still hasn't forgotten to this day. And I feel like that's where your energy is at with it as well. It says, think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times, okay? So don't be afraid to spend time in by yourself, okay? Because some people are hating because you're looking like a healer of the ages, okay? And you're not wrong. We got the Empress right here, okay? And the Ten of Wands under that. Like, you know everything that's going on. You're very fertile, very attractive, and people are feeling burdened about that, you know? Excuse me, thinking and plotting, excuse me, and trying to figure out how they're going to stop you or tear you down in some sort of way. Excuse me, but you're a master of your environment, so they're too late. Yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles. You've been working very hard, but also they've been doing a lot of work, okay? This the work they've been doing. They've been doing this work to make you burdened, okay? To weigh you down with problems so that you cannot properly create, so that you won't feel like you came out of the cold, and you'll feel like, you know, your divine messages are wrong or in some sort of way. But I think nobody can come in between you and the divine at this time, okay? With this beautiful, passionate new beginning, nobody's allowed to mess with that. And that's why this person is still out doing, acting like a traitorous biatch, okay? What else? We got the Ten of Swords, okay? Traitorous biatch. What's the Empress and the Ten of Wands? Jeez Louise. So we got the Strength card. We got the Hermit card. Okay, Strength. So when it does come to people trying to burden you or trying to weigh you down, there is no such thing, okay? You're just too strong for that shit. And whatever they send your way, it goes right back to them, you know? You do your most powerful work when you're in hermit mode anyway, okay? This traitorous bitch could be trying to like hang out with you or smile in your face and act like they want to be friends with you, but I think they're just hanging around to try to see what kinds of different magic they could do to you to see if it's gonna work. You know, like they're still they're still like going through some trial and error when it comes to attacking you. We got Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo again, and Taurus and Gemini out here, okay? We got Aries with the Four of Wands, okay? And we got the World. So you are a triumphant success no matter what this traitorous bitch has tried to do to you in the past. You still come out happy. Like you still be skipping and going about your day, okay? You could be somebody who be humming or whistling like throughout your day. And it just like really irritates somebody. It just really rubs them the wrong way. Like they don't like you because they're selfish and they're stingy. And they can't get no peace of mind as long as they know that you're receiving things and they're not. They don't like the way you work as a team with the divine and the way that that's going to lead to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Like, they got a problem with that. And that problem is not yours. So keep focusing on what it is that you've been doing. Keep operating from this energy of unconditional love, okay? And pay attention to that music that people be trying to play around you, trying to act like they just playing it because it's cool, but really they playing that music and talking that shit. Like, I would never abuse music like that. I never liked it when people do that, you know? Like when they play music, like, and it always be like when they mad at you or when they got an attitude, then they, all of a sudden they playing that music that's like, you know, fuck you bitch and saying all of this fucked up shit. Like, bitch, just say how you feel. Just get that shit off your chest. Then you can play some decent music. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Playing that bullshit. Just get it off your chest. Just say what you mean. With your punk ass. Hold on, let me light a candle. Yeah, somebody around you that's a traitor, and they're not saying how they feel. They acting like they like you. They don't like your ass. They do not fuck with you. What's Empress, the Strength, and the Ten of Wands? We got coral reef sea queen with environmental awareness, okay? So be aware of your environment, okay? They don't like your ass. I'm telling you. What's the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles? But I feel like you are very aware. Like, you notice. You know. It's not a secret, okay? Yeah, you're in a place where you're just focused on this abundance. This is the sea goddess of abundance, okay? Now is the time for you to celebrate abundance. Like the time I feel for you to give a fuck about any not to ooh shit. I can't even get my words out. I feel like the time for you to give a fuck about traitors bitches has passed, okay? Like that time is over. I don't feel like you worried about any of that whatsoever. I feel like you've already accepted doing this entire journey alone. What's the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Five of Pentacles? We got Kundalini Sea Queen with command self-resilience, okay? It said magic, it says long live childhood, okay? So that's what the commercial said. Long live childhood. And now it's hazelnuts on there. So this could be somebody that you grew up with, okay? Somebody in your family, okay? I feel like you have healing vibrations. Like I said, you healed your inner child. Like you operate from a place of love, okay? What's hazelnut? Hold on. Hazelnut symbolism. So the hazelnut, come on. It represents wisdom, knowledge, and prophetic abilities, okay? And that's why the traitor is mad, okay? It says they are often depicted as the tree of knowledge, and the nuts are said to contain concentrated wisdom, okay? It says hazel wands and branches are used for divination and protection against evil spirits, okay? It says the hazel tree was also seen as a magical tree, protected protected from and powerful against supernatural enchantment. And that's why they mad, because they cannot supernaturally enchant you. They mad because they can't do spells on you. And because you keep tapping into this sacred knowledge, okay? If you do divination, they want you to shut up. Like, stop making me look bad is the energy, okay? It says hazelnuts with concentrated wisdom and poetic inspiration, suggested by the similarity between something. It says, I think we got the point, okay? Yeah, you bring wisdom and inspiration, okay? You cloaked with a powerful magic which can imbue those who eat of your fruit, okay? So if you choose to share your wisdom and your guidance with others, it brings a powerful magic of protection into those people's lives too. And that's why we're not allowed to help or read for certain people. What's the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands? We got Manta Mother Ray with compassionate kindness. You operate with a compassionate and kind energy. And that's why you're able to make the spiritual physical at this time. So don't entertain this traitor, this bitch, okay? They mad, but they smiling like they happy. What's the Ace of Wands, the World, and the Ten of Swords, okay? We got the well gatekeeper with infinite wisdom, okay? So you hold this beautiful, innate, infinite wisdom, and somebody is very, very, very upset about it, okay? They're trying to stop you from having wisdom. They don't want you to be a healer of the ages. And they're very, like, passive aggressive. But they hella mad. They're angry. Like, this is, like, rage, okay? Like, somebody feels rage toward you just because you're able to manifest or able to create what it is that you work hard to create. What's the coral reef sea queen and sea goddess of abundance? It's crazy. We got the dolphin spirit would activate more bliss, you know. I feel like maybe before you had all this bliss in your life, before you were standing in your strength, it was really easy for this person to, like, be a traitor and still smile in your face. But now you don't let them play in your face like that. So they get it more and more mad. You could have broken some sort of, like, some really big magic. It's like you broke the magic this person was doing off of you for good. A horn humped outside when I said that. Okay, that's confirmation. Yeah. We got cultivate creativity. So you've been focusing on cultivating your creativity while you were in hermit mode, building up your own special kind of magic, building up your shield to any negative magic that may come from on the outside of you, or anyone's projections or gossip or anything like that. You just been killing it all off a little bit at a time, and you've been doing it alone. And this traitorous bitch is in a rage about it. Like I said, they in a tissy. they throwing like a temper tantrum. This could be a grown person that throws temper tantrums. Okay, we got the sacred serpent spirit. Okay, so you've received some sort of DNA activation, and it looks so good on you. This person should be happy for you, but they not, because they a hater. Okay, and because they're having a hard time competing with that. They're still in the energy of competition. They think it's a competition. It was never a competition. It was just that you didn't know they was doing magic on you, or they were sabotaging your life. This is somebody that, like, you know, gossips with your exes about you and shit like that. Or like they used to be telling your ex while you were with them, okay? They used to be reporting everything you was doing. Like, say you go out with your homegirl or with your cousins or whatever to the club or whatever, this person will go back and report every single little thing, every guy or girl that you talked to and everything you was doing. They knew you was twerking and everything. They knew everything you was doing, okay? But now you're not living that kind of life anymore, and you could be single, and there could be nobody they could use against you to ruin your life. You've unified your passions, and you're focused on the right things. And that's why this person mad, okay? You've surrendered to simplicity, okay? Now you're operating from a place of crystalline purity. It says priestess of transition, honoring your individuality, seeing things from a clear perspective, and that includes them. You've corrected your course, and you've embraced transition, and you've deepened your self-knowledge, and now your inner light is activated, and you are embodying the true energy of who you always were. And they can't compete with that or stop that. Hey. What's up, Coral Reef? Whew. What's Coral Reef, Sea Queen, and the Dolphin Spirit? We got the Chariot, okay? So you moving forward, no obstacles could stop you. Nobody. Nobody, buddy, okay? What's that? Holy moly donut shop, okay? So somebody could have a business or whatever, but they just don't really... like, they're a joke, you know? Like, they really don't take care of what it is that they do have. Also, holy moly donut shop give me that flying monitor spirit type of energy. Somebody could, like, send flies or gnats your way to, like, spiritually monitor you. Or, like, spy on you in some sort of way. What's Goddess of Abundance? The Kundalini Sea Queen and cultivate creativity. We got Temperance. It's like they're trying to upset you, trying to make you mad, trying to upset your balance, but you're operating out of your galactic chakra, so they're unable to do that. So keep doing what it is that you're doing. Keep operating with that divine feminine aspect from within you, okay? Because you heard them. Heard them. What's the Kundalini Sea Queen, Manta Ray Mother, and Sacred Spirit? Sacred Serpent Spirit. I mean, we got the Emperor, okay? So, like I said, you could be making some sort of advancement in your career, okay? You could be a healer as a career, okay? And they're trying to make you juggle, okay? Like, trying to make you feel like you have to choose between doing that and doing something else, you know? Like, they trying to play games. We got the Six of Cups. This is what they always used to do in the past. Like, soon as you would find a good job, or you would find a good person, or you would do anything that make you look like more of a success than them, then they would get busy, get to work, get to projecting and gossiping and trying to hurry up and ruin that shit before you get somewhere. But this time, they're not able to do that. They're not going to do that. What's Temperance and the Emperor? This person finna be removed from your life. Look at the devil with the scissors, okay? This bitch gotta go. This bitch gotta go. They're going. Where they going? What's the devil? We got the Strength and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So somebody could be a Leo, okay? Or they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Emperor is that Aries energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be a group of people that be working together to destroy your strength, to keep you detached from your true strength within yourself. Every time they see you come out from the cold, they come around and break whatever it is that you have created for yourself. But they can't do that shit no more. Yeah, they under judgment. What's the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles? We got the Nine of Wands, okay? They feeling so tired. They tired of you. Shit. This energy is crazy. They so sick of you, okay? They sick and tired of you. You think you're so much better. No, you think I'm so much better. You ain't got to be mad about it. Look at these snakes, okay? They mad because they can't create an illusion for you, okay? They're very immature. Very, very immature. Why they tired? Yeah, we got the Apprentice of Swords, okay? Because they keep watching everything that you're doing, okay? And they getting exposed. Yeah, with the Five of Cups, okay? They are tired from all of this unfortunate things that keep happening to them. Because they keep making the wrong leaps of faith toward you, okay? They not making a leap of faith toward you to like repair anything or to admit all the times that they watched you and ruined your life with the information that they collected. They tired because no matter how much they watch you and study you and try to poison your food and try to poison your life, they can't affect you. Yeah, because you in hermit mode, okay? You're the Empress. You're making passionate movement forward. No matter how much they try to stab you in the back, you do not want shit to do with them. You turning down their cup of love every time they come bring it because you know it's fake, okay? Because you are the Ace of Cups. You operate from a place of love. You have embraced your independent wealth, okay? And you don't give a fuck about none of them fake ass apologies that they make so that they can come around and try to put investments in your life that's going to lead to you being in a mental entrapment. You just not falling for it no more. You happy now, genuinely. And that makes them so sick. How dare you? How dare you make the spiritual physical? I'm sick of these earth angels thinking they the descendants of Yeshua. I shouldn't be this entertained by that, but I am. They mad. What's the Chariot, the Six of Cups, and the Temperance? A starseed, okay? You're a starseed. And you doing your job too. What's Temperance, the Devil, and the Emperor? They trying to stop a starseed with all they. I told y'all, I wish with all my might. We got you will regret messing with the chosen one, okay? So they already regretting it, but they won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, okay? They can't stop, they won't stop. They can't stop being sexually immoral and stop doing all of these drugs and substances and drinks and shit like that don't lead them to nowhere good. Like they're not evolving, they refuse. What's the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles? I heard mad at God, okay? They mad at God because you get to be successful, but they not trying to do nothing to get to a place of abundance. They're mad at God because of your abundance. They feel like God gave them the short end of the stick. What's Starseed, and you will regret messing with the chosen one? We got God's ambassador. We got Atlantis, baby. You're ancient, okay? You've been God's ambassador lifetime after lifetime. And this traitor is bitch that follows you through more than one lifetime, okay? They mad. How dare you? It's like, this person is so disrespectful, okay? Like, if they do talk to God, it's in a very nasty way. Like, they ought to be scared. Like, God finna whoop somebody's ass, okay? Yeah, we got success, okay? Why you get successful? Because they don't respect God. Why should God do anything for you? You don't respect him. He not a real thing until you going through something, or you sad, or you want this money or something. Like, these people do not pray ever. It's time for you to shine, okay? You could be a tarot reader, like I said already. You could do divination. We got the dark night of the soul. These people refuse to go through the dark night of the soul, okay? But you over here tapped into your Lemurian blood, tapped into your past energies. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicities, and Apollo is saying, don't worry about a thing, okay? Just remain calm at this time. Even though you're extremely empathic and you can feel how people feel, don't address that shit. That's what they want the most. They want you to address them. Yeah, focus on your DNA upgrades and all of these beautiful things that's happening in your life. These enemies cannot stop you, okay? Look, it's Judgment Day for them. Enemies and Judgment Day for your enemies, okay? And you can feel it coming. Dang, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that kind of energy. What's up? It says, in the game of life, it's more fun when we're all on the same team and I'm in control of the team roster. Activate today's intention, acceptance, okay? Acceptance is the key, okay? Acceptance gives you wings. If you can accept that people are traitorous and they choose not to turn to God when they have issues, and you can accept that they under judgment, and you can accept that that's just who they are and where they are in their soul's journey, and you can love them and show them forgiveness anyway, then you win it. Yeah, it says, when in doubt, give people the benefit. Everyone else is trying their best, right? Except maybe this person talking on the speaker phone. Wait, except maybe this person talking on speakerphone in public, okay? So this could be somebody who like talks on the phone hella loud, like at the most inconvenient and disrespectful time, just like, hello! Like, shut the fuck up. Like, go outside. You loud. It says, I can't change which way the river bends, so I might as well strap in and enjoy this strange little boat ride. Anyone bring a cooler, okay? So I just feel like you're moving on, moving beyond this. I feel like you've already gotten to a place of calmer waters, you know, and you're just trying to operate out of your healing energy, and you got people like really mad, really trying to attack you just because you're focused on manifesting what it is that you deserve, you know. And people always think like just because you're a master manifester or some sort of healer of the ages that everything is just easy. Like, nah, they be having it hard, okay? This a hard journey, one that this person is not even ready to walk because they don't even have any accountability. They're totally unaware of their own actions that have led to them being in this place in life. They still think it's somebody else's fault. They're depriving themselves of the tiny splurgy pleasures that spark daily joy. They want to stay out here being a hollow, gray-eyed husk of resentment, okay? They spending their days feeling daunted and refusing to climb over the thing that's daunting them. This says, I radiate patience like a GD guru, mostly because I'm too exhausted this morning for tantrums, okay? So you just like looking like, you know, the golden child, just shining and being happy every day, because where is a tantrum gonna get me? All I can do is keep talking to the divine, keep communicating with my guides, and keep letting them know where I want to go and putting in the hard work to get there. And they don't understand that. They wish you so hard you would stop doing that. What is the final word for the collective, okay? That's too many. We got the pink dolphin, which I love because it kind of matches that pink tourmaline energy, okay? We got she who flows. It says ease being open and go with the flow, okay? The pink dolphin says celebration, fun, and unbridled joy and an open heart. And clear waters is the one we're going to read, okay? It says clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity, okay? And then we got the wishing well, which came out for the Ascended Masters reading before this for the final thought, okay? These people. It says everything's coming together and supporting you right now. Potency is present. Alignment has arrived. Potential is here. The waters before you are crystal clear, and what you're stepping into is of the highest potency. You know the way forward. There are clear seas ahead. Keep facing your true north and proceed onward. This is a wonderful card with a very positive message. It suggests that something's come into your life that's a great big yes, and you've been working on bringing things into alignment and are stepping into that now. A creative project, a new relationship, a new home, a new phase of life, whatever it is you've been manifesting or longing for, it seems that you're clear about what you want and it's coming to fruition. This card comes with positivity, confirmation, and a lot of promising potential. You're supported on your journey and everything's opening up for you. Keep your gaze ahead of you and don't get distracted by what others are doing or by other things you could be doing. You know what to do and have been working for this for a long time. Enjoy this moment. Excuse me. Enjoy this moment. Embrace the clarity and the vision and receive all that you've created and will continue to create for yourself and the world. Ooh, I love when they do that. That's so perfect. Like I said, making the spiritual physical. It's working. It's paying off. So ignore the negativity on the outside of you because they can't stop you, and that's why they mad, okay? The healing water affirmation says, I embrace the clarity and potency of what's before me. I say yes and I proceed ahead, okay? So with that, my love, I am done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this nonsense. And I'll see you later, my love. Bye.